On victory today, if you would start out with some thoughts on this afternoon's victory.
Hard-fought game, much like we thought. West Virginia Wesleyan plays extremely hard. Gary demands toughness from his team, so it was what we expected. Obviously, we knew we were going to have to work on Tanner McGrew, who's an outstanding player. Sad day to see a great career in from him, such a good player. But our guys really did a great job on him, especially in the first half, taking him out, just not giving him as many looks as he normally gets. So we were active. Kyle Ritz did a great job starting the game, pushed him off the block. We did a great job doubling and rotating, not giving up a lot of wide open shots. And then we rebounded the basketball. We talked all year with us. We want to defend and rebound. I think offensively, we'll figure a way to score some points just because we've got guys that are really talented on the offensive end. So we were happy. We've got to do a better job on the free throw line. Can't think we're going to come down here and win again tomorrow versus Notre Dame or Fairmont going 2 for 10 from the foul line. So we've got to do a better job with that. And we will. Our guys will get in here tomorrow with some foul shots up and they'll be ready to go.
Questions?
Danny, there are a lot of impressive stats here today, but the one that jumps out to me the most are points in the paint. You guys outscored them in the paint 46-10, and that's against a team who makes its living in that area.
Yeah, it surprised me a little bit. We didn't get to the foul line a lot today, and we were very aggressive attacking. Like you said, we scored most of our points. We can score a lot of different ways. These two guys can post and score, but we have 8 or 9 guys that can put the ball on the floor and get in the lane and finish over bigger guys. And we had a concentrated effort really to attack them the entire game. And our guys did a good job, and we did a good job finishing. And we did a really good job when we didn't finish, going and getting a rebound and then converting it. So, we've done that a lot this year. I think we attack as well as any team out there, and we're going to have to continue to do that.
Gary had said that those first 5 minutes you guys just came out and punched him in the mouth. Was that the plan, to just come out with that intensity, or what did you feel really allowed you to just jump out to that early 12 lead?
I think having a bad taste in your mouth from the previous game. I think sometimes, it depends on the team you have. Sometimes teams will put their head down and maybe lose a little confidence. We're light years away from that. Our guys were very disappointed with our performance last Saturday, and they wanted to play. And it stung for us because it was a long time to wait. We're playing 2-3 times a week every week, and now we play Saturday and we don't play again until Friday. And I think our guys were just focused in. We had 2 out of 3 pretty good practices, I thought, and it just carried over today. Our guys are ready to play today.
Kyle Hayward, how was it with that bad taste and having to wait so long to come and play again?
I think it just built the fire. We wanted to come out and show everybody we're the best team and the conference and in the country, and I think we did that pretty well.
Like Coach Hancom said, we used to play 2-3 games a week. We got that loss, we had to wait a minute to play. So we was edging to play, and we just came out ready to go.
Kyle, your team is one of the few, if not the only one, that has had success against Tanner McGrew. And yourself personally, you've done a good job defending him. What goes into defending a guy like Tanner McGrew?
You just gotta stay in between them and you gotta fight the whole game, and then a lot of it's just the game plan. I mean, we double off the weak side and have a specified doubler, and it's just team defense, team rebounding, and it works out.
Coach, how impressive was Kyle? Not just offensively, but also did a great job with Tanner.
It was a great season for us this year, and we had a lot of individual accolades. And I told our team I was so disappointed that Kyle Ritz didn't get anything from the conference this year. He leads the league. He's one of the top field goal percentage shooters in the country. He rebounds. He's such a unselfish player. He passes the ball so well and just is able to create so much space on the floor for us. He's so valuable to us. Kyle is a big-time player, not a good player. He's a big-time player that does so many things for our team, and he's a guy that doesn't need to take a ton of shots. He scored 13, 14 points a game. You look at some of the other guys in the league, they took 300 more shots than he took. He's just so efficient and gets the job done. Both of these guys inside, I wouldn't trade our 4 and 5 men for anybody in the league. These two guys have been so consistent the entire season, and I think that's why we're 28-2 right now, because I think our guard play has been pretty steady. We knew we had Eric, Pat, and Justin Fritz coming back, but these two guys just elevated their game, and it's a direct reflection of how hard both of these guys work, and they let me coach them. I'm yelling and screaming at them. They have the mental capacity to deal with that and understand to put in the work. That's why they've had unbelievable years, because they've sacrificed and worked extremely hard. Very proud of these two guys.
Hey, what makes this team so difficult to defend is the fact that it could be anybody on any night. I mean, you guys win by what? 16 points. Seifert scores 5. But you get a double-double. Kyle comes up with 19.
It's just versatility. Everybody on our team can score. You can't just go at one person, focus on one person. You got to focus on everybody. So, just like you said, Eric was, not shooting the ball well, but other guys stepped up and played good, like Dominic, Dam. Chase came off the bench, did some good things. You can't really focus on one person on our team. You got a lot of people that can do a lot of different things and score a lot of different ways.
And I was going to bring up Tam. He got some extended minutes, and he played really well for you guys today.
Going to be a very important piece to our team next year and the following 3 years. It's just been hard to play him this year because these guys have been unbelievable. Dominic Tham is, if you look at the games that he plays very, very well. He's a warrior inside, very strong, very tough, and has a very good skill set. Very excited about him. I was glad that we were able to get him in, and he was able to play extended minutes today because he's a big part of our future in our program.
Danny, we've talked about this before and how, it's the highest scoring conference in the nation. So defense sometimes gets lost or it's not sexy or whatever. You come into a tournament game against anybody in NCAA and hold into 14 field goals, that's pretty impressive.
Very proud of our guys. It's having the ability to guard. That's first and foremost, trust me. Our schemes haven't changed a whole lot over the years. I've been a head coach here for 9 years. But we have the guys that can guard. But more importantly, we have the guys that take the time when we're preparing to focus in and understand personnel. They've done a great job with personnel. And they're warriors. They fight. Sometimes it's hard. 15, let me tell you, and I'm yelling and screaming every time 15 scores. I understand he's 260 pounds and he's a monster inside. And our guys just keep fighting and fighting and fighting. And they have the ability. We have a very high IQ for our basketball team this year. Smart players.
Gary kind of mentioned it. You guys got to share the title. And now you're going for the conference tournament title. But there's a lot more at stake here for you guys. It's not just about this week.
Yeah, we obviously that is. We don't look at it like that. I talked to our guys today. I probably said a little bit more than usual about what we have going on. But I'm very consistent with we wanted 28 today. Tomorrow we'll want 29. And if we're able to get to Sunday, we'll want 30. Everything else is irrelevant. We're going to play the 40 minutes and we're going to do what we can do. We've put ourselves in an excellent position to host the regional. We're number 1 in the Atlantic region. Again, probably if we get to the championship game, it's going to be hard to jump us. Our strength of schedule out of conference has been tremendous. We play more games on the road than other teams in our league. So we put ourselves in this situation. Now we have to finish. We had goals at the beginning of the year. One of our goals is to win our conference tournament. We want to win this tournament. We know we have to play better tomorrow than we did today.
Anything else?
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.